everybody, welcome to Childbox Reviews. I'm staying with my lovely wife Tanya here again, and we're doing a reaction to Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania trailer 2, or I think it's official trailer, it's not a teaser. So we got the reveal of freaking Kang the Conqueror, I'm assuming, but there's all these other rumors about what's happening in this, what's like gonna lead into the Avengers, the Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, is he
deal.
going to get released? Is he the big bad, or is like one of his alternate universes
Yeah,
the big bad?
It's really kind of weird because it doesn't seem like they have a plan. I mean, we saw how much of a mess Multiverse of Madness was, and how much of a mess Thor: Love and Thunder was, and Wakanda Forever. Like, you know, wasn't really crazy about that. But now it just feels like when Feige came out at Comic-Con, he's turned around and said, this is the start of a new phase. It's Ant-Man, Quantumania. So it feels like he's just going like, alright, look, we knew we screwed up. Now, like, we're doing a fresh start kind of thing. But who knows what they're going to do with it. Because he's, I think he's come out with it saying like, yeah, it's going to be the end of the multiverse saga. This next phase, yeah. But yeah, what are you expecting from this?
I'm not too sure. Like I said, maybe just find out what his motive is, I guess. I know we've got to wait for the movie to find out his motive, but just to kind of get more of a beat on this kind of Kang, which would be cool.
But anyway,
let's do it.
We'll jump into this. It's only like, what, 5 weeks away?
Yeah, not long.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter.
Oh.
But you've lost a lot of time.
Dear.
Like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want.
Oh.
What's that? Time.
I like the suit.
I think he's going to befriend him.
Rewrite existence and shatter timelines.
She just looks amazing.
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much.
Yep, I knew it.
Give
Oh.
us a second chance.
What? He's going back in time?
Don't know.
Let me make this easy for you.
Yeah.
You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call a life will end.
This is all my fault.
You may not want her to watch this. We had a deal.
I think it's potentially...
Whoa!
Oh,
You thought you could win.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
Look at how many Ant-Mans there are. You don't look happy.
Yeah. I got this feeling a version of him's not going to make it out of this, because there's all these different copies and stuff. Like, yeah, maybe a version of him does, but there's always that third movie. So Iron Man 3, he gets like, you know, to that point where he's like, I don't need the suit, I'm always going to be Iron Man.
Right.
Captain America Civil War, he stops being Captain America, drops his shield and stuff, and you know, becomes like sort of a war criminal at one point he's referenced as in Spider-Man Homecoming. And then you see Thor, where he loses his hammer, his dad dies, he loses Asgard.
Yeah, you gotta lose everything, I guess.
Yeah, there's something, it's more or less, I think in this they're gonna have it that he loses part of himself, that he's gonna, like, I think, don't be surprised by the end of this, where they're like, oh my god, Scott, you're alive, and he just goes like, it's not me. I'm a different version, the other
Damn.
version.
That would be
you know.
so sad.
Well, it's sad, but it's also kind of like, I always regard it as he gets given so much crap throughout all the
true.
movies.
Or you
And
kind of
that's-
the comic.
It's something that a lot of us can relate to when you're getting made fun of or whatever. When, you know, you even see it in Endgame, where you got Nebula going, oh, careful on re-entry, Rhodey, there's a moron in the freaking landing zone. And then he lands up and Rhodey's like, what's up, medium-sized man? They're like just giving him crap. Even Iron Man in Civil War, he's like, you know, he never trusts a Stark, and he just goes, who are you again? And then, like, you know, even too, like, he makes fun of it himself in the first one, where he's just like, can we change the name? Like, because he knows it's a bit goofy, and, you know, when you've got Falcon calling him Tic Tac and stuff, that first trailer that we saw before this one, where he goes, what's it going to be, Ant-Man? That's the first time someone's actually like looked at him with conviction and given him that kind of respect. So why wouldn't Scott Lang be like, you know what, this guy is legit wanting to help me be with my daughter, from the very first movie, where he's like, I'll take this job because it'll pay for the child support and I'll get to be with my daughter. The second movie, you see him riding down this sled because he's got the ankle bracelet, he can't leave the house, he's sliding down, he's made this little maze for him and his daughter to play in the house, and then he goes, by the end of that movie, goes into the you know, and like comes out, and all of a sudden he's lost 5 years.
Yeah.
And you see that look in his face where he's just like, crap, like that. When I was in prison, I lost time spending with my daughter. Now I've lost freaking 5 years, and it wasn't even my choice. I was just happened to be in like the quantum realm like area or whatever it was. So to see this now, to see him legitimately be like, yeah, I will make a deal with the devil, I will trust this Kang guy because he's the only one who's given me any respect. And
Fair enough.
you know, while everyone, like, now he's famous, everyone knows him, but he's still getting crap from like, thank you, Spider-Man. And he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, that could be also the start of the transition of going back to the basics. Like, we've seen the Marvel films just kind of just drop off quite badly. So maybe this was the turnaround of them taking them more seriously again and kind of getting that feel.
We want it to be a
excitement
hard
again.
reset.
Yeah.
We want it to go back to fun. We don't want to be
We don't want to be
drummed,
lectured and
and just like finger pointed at the screen,
Like,
saying,
do better.
see, yeah, that kind of
yeah,
crap.
it's just like
We're
we just
so-
want to enjoy a cinema experience.
Escapism.
Yeah,
we want
escapism.
our escapism again. What was Maverick?
Oh,
Freaking Top Gun
fun.
Maverick. So much fun. Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Fun but emotional.
Just fun. And like, this should be fun. It shouldn't be like, oh, you know, equality and wokeism and activism and all this crap. We just want to
agreed.
go and watch these fun like stories with these fun characters.
Yep.
But like, to see this now, to get to this point where it's like, what are they going to do? Are they going to actually course correct and get back on track of, yeah, we're going to have fun again? Or are they going to keep beating us over the head with women can get it done too? It's like,
Women have
we've
been-
already
yeah.
we've already known that for years. So why are you
Years.
drumming it up? Oh, because freaking, you know, you've got the wrong people in charge
Mm-hmm.
now. But I think I do, like, I'm looking forward to this. That MODOK shot was really
Crazy.
crazy looking, and then
I haven't seen a live version of him ever.
live action version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do. I think it's going to be tough. What would be
Wait.
cool, I feel it would be very cool if there is, when they do this Kang Dynasty and, you know, the new Avengers movie, and you've got Falcon, you've got everyone turned around and being like, they're just stumped, they don't know what to do, and for Scott Lang to be like, look, I've dealt with him before, I think I've got an idea, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, tic tac, and he's like, look, this is the plan, this is what we're gonna do, this is how I beat him before, this is how we can beat him now.
That'd be
And
cool.
for him to walk away and to have Falcon turn around and say, hey, and then just to have him make himself huge, giant man again, then he just turns around and looks down at him and goes, what is it, Birdman? and for him to just be like, it's a good plan. Just to stomp his freaking, you know, mark in the sand, to be like, look, I'm tired of taking your crap. Remember in Endgame, I had to bail every single one of yous out because you were all sitting around for 5 years going, I don't know what to do. And then you've got freaking, like, you know, he's still taking crap and stuff. So I'd love to see that. But what would be really cool, if you have a post-credit scene or whatever it is, where, you know, you do have Kang, or even a scene in the movie where it's got Kang saying, you know, no one can beat me, like, you know, on their own, and just to be like, you know, 4 came close, but I managed to stop them. Like, I managed to evade them before they could stop me. And it's like just a little reference off 4 came close, but I managed to escape. Like, just something like that. A little bit of a, yeah, we're kind of winking at you again about
Fantastic Four. My thing is like, I wonder if there's going to be any surprise cameos. Like, you can see him going through that, like, kind of time warp. Does Tony Stark come back?
Does he? Yeah, there's already a rumor of Downey Jr. and Chris Evans have signed up for not just the one solo kind of thing. If they are moving towards Secret Wars, I think they could make a few small references and stuff. Like, I honestly really feel like this is an opportunity for them to actually go into that, you know, where he does say, like, you know, I've taken out so many teams, so many different people out there that tried to stop me. You know, Iron Man, freaking Patriots, and just him to show different portals off different timelines that he's done this, where it shows him defeating the Avengers, where it shows him defeating, like, you know, like for him to even say something like, I've beaten astonishing, and, you know, extremely talented individuals with abilities that no one has ever seen before. Like, just reference like that, foreseeing like what could be coming down the pipeline, but who knows.
I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, but
The possibility.
is there anything else we didn't touch on?
Probably, but let us know in the comments below, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.